So we are here with another Reklez battle. Now let's just get right into it. So with Ghost Rider, I'm going to go with the Johnny Blaze version. So the first supernatural Ghost Rider is stunned motorcyclist Johnny Blaze, who, in order to save the life of his father, agreed to give his soul to Satan. At night, and when around evil, Blaze finds his flesh consumed by hellfire, causing his head to become a flaming skull. He rides a Fury motorcycle and wields trademark blasts of hellfire from his skeletal hands. He eventually learns he has been bonded with the demon Zarathos. The abilities of this guy is immense superhuman strength, stamina, agility, reflexes, endurance and durability, enchanted hellfire chain, motorcycle and shotgun, a vulnerability to fire, heat, lava, and flames, pendant, stare, resurrection, immortality, regeneration, accelerated healing factor, ability to project, regular ethereal flame and travel between interdimensional realms and along any surface. So we are here now with Hanzo Hasashi, aka Scorpion. So as we all know, there were few who didn't fear the ruthless clan known as the Lin Kuei, except the Shirai Ryu. And of course, from the Shirai Ryu came Scorpion. But of course, before he became this fiery ninja from hell, he was once an ordinary young child whose father happened to be a deadly assassin. And of course, he prevented Hanzo from joining the clan, or in this case, ever becoming a ninja assassin. But of course, Hanzo disobeyed him and began the life of a ninja assassin. Now, being a ninja, he is trained in Pagwa, Hapkido, Ninjutsu, and numerous secret Chinese martial arts. And of course, it's his weapon of choice that earned him the nickname Scorpion. Now, his spear is able to impales the opponent and pulls them in close, usually for an uppercut to the jaw. And of course, he is also proficient with long swords, twin katanas, and axes. And of course, his skills were put to the ultimate test by the legendary Lin Kuei warrior Bi Han. And of course, it was around this time where his clan and family got murdered by the Lin Kuei. And of course, Quan Chi granted him permission to get revenge on the Sub-Zero, only if he agreed to being resurrected as a phantom of another realm, which he did. Now, being a demon from hell, a ninja from hell, he is able to teleport, breathe fire, summon fire, and create portals to bring people down to the nether realm. And of course, he is just very powerful and just very deadly. But now let's be honest, he's not smart really. He doesn't really plan out what to do. He's not really a tactician. He just rushes into a fight without thinking things through. But of course, eventually, he is strong enough to take. I mean, he's taken out sorcerers, cyborgs, assassins. And of course, eventually got his revenge on Sub-Zero. But it turns out that Bi Han was innocent, and the death for his family was actually Quan Chi, which eventually Scorpion got his revenge on Quan Chi by slicing his head off, pretty much killing him. Spoiler alert, I'm sorry. But anyways, so of course, Hanzo, and also he's not really, now he is bright, he knows his way around his opponents, and every move he delivers is intended to kill individually. So that's all I got on Scorpion. Oh, and the last thing I wanted to say is, of course, he's also immortal. But unlike Ghost Rider, he does not have a healing factor. And of course, he could be defeated but not killed. Also, like Ghost Rider, I forgot to mention, Ghost Rider is immortal. He can be defeated but just not killed. So, I mean, everybody gets that mixed up. I just want to bring that little point up. And again, if I left out some facts on Scorpion or Ghost Rider, just let me know in the comments, because I might have missed some stuff. And I wasn't planning on this for the script, but let's let the song play for a little bit. let's move on to Spawn now. LT Colonel Albert Francis Al Simmons, USMC, was a highly trained Marine who was at his most successful point when he saved the president from an attempted assassination. He was promoted to a high level within the CIA, devoted to Black Ops. Once there, he began to question the morality of what his agency was doing. Jason Wynn hired Bruce Stinson, Simmons' friend and partner, to kill him. In a blazing inferno, Simmons was killed and his soul sent to hell. Because I'm sorry, I messed up on this word here. Because he knowledgeably killed innocents while working for the CIA, Simmons made a deal with an evil being known as Malbogia. In exchange for his soul, he would get to see once again his wife, Wanda. However, when Simmons returned to the human world, 5 years had passed. He had been transformed into a demonic creature with living memory of his former life. After regaining his memories, he sought out his wife only to find she had moved on and married his best friend Terry Fitzgerald, and that they now had a daughter named Cyan. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I'm sorry if I got that wrong. After this event, the Violator appeared and revealed to Simmons the purpose of his resurrection. They fought, but the battle was interrupted by Malbogia. His abilities are superhuman strength, speed, agility, and endurance, gliding, immortality. I'm sorry, the word kind of right here got messed up, but powers drain when used and full. To an extent, powers drain when used and full. Drainage of powers equals death. Healing factor: highly skilled tactician, martial artist, swordsman, marksman, athlete, and acrobat. Teleportation, shape-shifting, necrophasmic energy blast, resurrection, empathy, multiple demonic and elemental powers. Now, those are all the facts I got on Spawn. Now, of course, the possible way he can get defeated is if he gets beheaded. And again, also, to an extent, powers drain when used and full drainage of powers equals death. Which I'm guessing if he uses too much power, he can die. And let's also not forget that since he was trained as an assassin, he's also good with any firearm. So just putting that out there. Now, let's get to who would win this demonic battle.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Alright, so when you really want to think about a fight like this is obviously a very, very, very hard decision. Now, obviously, Spawn out of all these two guys is more OP. But that might cause Scorpion and Ghost Rider to team up, because they obviously are going to know that this is like, you know. So what I'm thinking is, this would play out where Spawn would appear probably out of nowhere. Ghost Rider would probably just be driving around his motorcycle. He would stumble upon Spawn, and then I guess Scorpion just shows up like nothing. I don't know. But they all arrive in wherever, like the streets or something. So they're going at it. And I think Spawn would have the edge in more powers because he'll keep them down. But the only chance I see of them eliminating Spawn first is if Ghost Rider can trap him with his chain, and that can lead Scorpion to dragging him down to hell. But he'll probably also drag down Ghost Rider. So if they take this fight to the Nether Realm, it'll also favor Scorpion because his strength increases. I forgot to mention that. So this is going to cause Scorpion to be more powerful, maybe. And Ghost Rider, they're probably going to team up against this guy and take him down. But of course, Spawn is more powerful. So I think what would happen is Spawn would probably try to get him with his powers. But thanks to Scorpion's teleportation and ninja skills, he can avoid his necroplasmic energy blast, so he can probably avoid those. While Spawn will be able to also avoid Scorpion's blasts. So, what I think also is Ghost Rider will probably try to kill both of them with his gun, but let's be honest, his shotgun will be useless. And so will Spawn's gun, so guns will obviously be useless in this fight. But if Spawn can somehow knock Ghost Rider, or if Ghost Rider can get knocked off his motorcycle, then it will be a lot more even. Because Ghost Rider will have the edge in speed, maybe. So what it really comes down to is, again, who can survive this? Well, Scorpion might have the least chance because, again, he can regenerate. And also, Spawn and Ghost Rider can be resurrected. But I guess that doesn't really count because that wouldn't be fair. But they both have a healing factor. So, what can happen is Ghost Rider and Scorpion will realize, well, this guy's too strong. He has way more powers. So they could team up against Spawn. They could weaken him, drain him of his power, so that will cause Spawn to get weak. And then Ghost Rider could wrap his chain around him, and that will lead Scorpion getting his sword and beheading Spawn, eliminating Spawn. Now it's down to Scorpion and Ghost Rider. Now, of course, we're still in the Nether Realm, and of course, Ghost Rider's chance will probably be to look him in the eyes and look at all the wrong he did, because if that happens, then you're dead, pretty much. But of course, Scorpion can't resist that. Let's be honest, he's able to resist that. And again, they're in the Nether Realm, so if Scorpion can somehow avoid that, with teleportation, and again, fire's not gonna help. These guys are immune to fire. So if it comes to be between these two guys, I think the way it would go out is Ghost Rider would try to get him down with his chain, but of course Scorpion is better at martial arts than Ghost Rider. So Scorpion will be able to outmatch him in martial arts, and he has more weapons too, so he surpasses him in weapons. So he will be able to catch Ghost Rider off guard, get maybe one blow against him, and that will cause Scorpion to slice off his skeleton face. If that doesn't work, then what he can possibly do to take down Ghost Rider will be to rip out his skeleton head and throw it towards a brick wall, which, if you guys know what I'm talking about. So I see Scorpion walking out victorious. Not because this is not biasm, alright? This is my honest opinion. I think Scorpion would actually win. They could eliminate Spawn together, teamwork, and when it comes to one-on-one, Scorpion, I think, will take the victory.